If you put some people in the pool of money, not pool now, let's just say strong room. You know where strong room they day for bank? If you put some people inside strong room, tell them say all the money where they here now your own. Those people they will still dey poor. If you carry them put for inside strong room, say this strong room you get like 50 billion US dollars, everything now your own. That person will still be poor. Because to be rich, to be successful in life, to become somebody substantial in life, you understand? Now here you dey. It's not the amount of money that is given to you. If you don't have these things, even if someone gives you 5 million naira, 10 million naira, 20 million naira, now so you go to spend the money, 2 million today, 1 naira today, this and that today. At the end of the day, the money is over. Now, I posted a video a couple of days ago with regards to somebody saying 50,000 naira is too small. Do not give me this money anymore. Do not give me 50,000 naira anymore. If you know you cannot give me correct money, if you cannot give me substantial amount of money, that kind of person, if you give him 1 million naira, you understand? Do you know what the person will do first? If the person was living in one room before, the person will go and rent a flat somewhere. If the person doesn't have a car before, will probably go and look for a cheap car, maybe like 500,000. So for example, I know it's very hard, and maybe probably there's no car of 500,000 anymore. You understand? Someone came to my DM with regard to that text, to that video I made. He said to me he had sent over 5 million naira to his brother, a sibling, his younger brother, 5 million naira. And that time money was still good in Nigeria. Not now. Not now. We say money don't day anyhow. Money was still good. For you to be able to send 5 million naira equivalent to pounds to someone, then you know how much you are talking about. Because I recall the time when a pound was to 250, 1 pound is to 250 naira. Not now where you have 1 pound to over 2,000 naira. You understand? So if you are going to send 1 million to somebody at that time, to someone that time, you'll be looking at about 4,000 pounds. To send 1 million. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because 100 pound that time, now 25,000, now 100 pound that time, now 25,000 naira. 100 pound. So if you send 400 pound at that time, it's only going to give 100,000. It's only going to give 100,000 naira. That time money was good. This person said he gave his brother 5 million naira. And the brother could not do anything substantial with the money. The only thing the brother was able to do was to go and rent a flat, furnish the flat, touch it up, buy plasma TV, do all sort of things in that house. And he bought a car, all in the name of telling his brother that he wanted to be using the car for transportation. You know, to be applying from one state to another. That kind of a transportation system. You understand? And at the end of the day, he bought the car only for pleasure. And within 6 months, he came back. The message is here. I don't like showing things like this. Otherwise, it will look like I'm just trying to make things up. I will try and bring the message out in a moment. 5 million naira. The guy was actually, I called the guy because the guy requested that I call him so he can give me details. That was then when 5 million naira was money. Not now when 5 million naira is just like chicken change to a lot of people. You understand? So what I'm actually saying is that there is no amount of money you can give to some people back home. It's not going to turn them to anything. They are just going to be using the money to buy rice, buy plate of pepper soup, drink beer, carry woman, do all sort of irrelevancies. Things will be saying no go add value to their lives. 5 million at the time. That if you have 2 million at that time, you are rich. If you have 2 million at that time, people see you as a millionaire. He could not do anything about it. He could not do. So look at it in a way now, as the situation be now. How much you think say if you give to somebody in Nigeria to start a good business? How much you think say if you give to someone back home now to start a substantial business, a business that's going to yield a good profit, a business that is going to give a very good turnover? How much money do you think you can give to such person to anybody? The only money you can give now is for them to either pay school fees, buy some food stuff, you know, a bottle of beer, a plate of pepper soup, carry woman, join to our pay house rent, do all sort of things, but not for business. And because You have not given this substantial amount of money. People see your effort as not enough. People see the money you are giving to them as not enough. As if though, even if you give them £1,000 today, as if they are going to turn it to something to better their lives. Even if you give them 5 million today, they cannot use it to better their lives. So I don't understand the reason why people cannot be very prudent with money. And as I am talking to you today, brothers and sisters, I'm talking to you now. If you give some people £200 today, they know what to do with it. There was a time I spoke to someone back in Nigeria. I said, what business do you want to do? The person said he wants to be selling rice and beans. Rice and beans, cooked rice and beans with dodo, with stew, with meat and all of that. For people who say in the morning they carry their plate up and down to buy food. He said that is all he wants to do. I said, how much will the business cost you to start? He said, at the time, he said if she is able to get like 100,000 to 150, that it will start the business very well and it's going to be substantial. As I'm talking to you today, that person has a restaurant of her own with 150,000. That person has a restaurant now and has employed about 3 people working for her, and she's paying them wages every week. That is how you know someone who has this thing. The same 100,000, if you give it to some people, the next place they want to go is to beer joints, pepper soup joints. Go and buy a shoebi, go and buy lace, go and do all sort of things. Carry woman, carry. So those people, that is the reason why I said those people, even if you put them in a strong room containing loads of cash, they will still be poor. If you put them in a pool of money, they will everly be poor. So my message to you when we say you did diaspora, with the UK, US, Canada, Australia, Europe, is do the little you can do. The little you can do is what you should do. There is no way you can satisfy anybody on this planet Earth. The same people will come tomorrow to say you have not done anything for them.